Welcome to NPTEL Week 9, Part 2nd. In this week, we will look at another online privacy tools, which are password managers and instant managers with encryption. Now, first of all, let's look at what do you mean by password manager. A password manager is an online privacy tool that helps you managing your passwords. But the question is, why do we need to manage our passwords? Why do we actually need them? So think of a scenario almost in our daily life. Majority of people they use very weak passwords and reuse them for different websites. So let's say you start your day with the login into your email, then your work email, maybe social media, shopping, banking accounts, and lot more. You may enter dozens of logins and provide even personal data, your address, credit card numbers, and so on. So the more number of logins you have, the higher your security risk would be. And you need for password management the best practices. So the best practices to manage your password is to use password manager. Now, even though it's not surprising to hear, somebody can ask, are password managers even safe to use? Yes, vast majority of cybersecurity specialists they agree that the password managers are indeed the most secure way to protect your passwords. Despite the reliability of these password managers, industry as a whole it always takes a hit after what media covers latest vulnerability, security breaches and all. But without idolizing actually password managers, we will look at most of the important questions in this session. That how do these password managers they manage secure their passwords, what kind of technologies they are using, and what kind of architecture that they use, and different servers. So such kind of scenarios we will look in this hands-on session. So there are prominently three kind of password managers: Dashlane, one password, and LastPass. So I'll first walk you through the Dashlane architecture, how it is being. So Dashlane password manager. So this password manager is little bit newer, but they lack name recognition and all. Although they are present for almost all the apps: Windows, OS X, iPhone, iPad, Android, and they also have extensions for every browser features, security dashboard that analyzes your password, and they can even have an automatic password changer that can help you to change your passwords so that you don't have to deal with yourself. So on my screen you can see the Dashlane password manager. If you want to get it for the MacBook, then you can view it in the App Store. I have already get it from the App Store, so you can see on my screen the icon is open. So it's quite new. Now you can see here that on left hand side, one of the best feature of this particular Dashlane password manager is that it is completely free to use on a single device. So if you have to sync your passwords between devices, then you have to upgrade for the premium service. Now when it comes to security, Dashlane it has another advantage because you have the choice to keep your all the passwords locally on your computer rather than in cloud. That's a great feature, a great advantage. Now you can see here that you can store your personal information, sharing password health. You can check using the Dashlane. You can manage your password health. Then there is also a feature called dark web monitoring. This feature helps you to look for scan for compromised information and make changes quickly. Then you can also secure your Wi-Fi connection using a with a virtual private network VPN that we have already studied in the previous lecture. Oh, it also provides two-factor authentication, which is 2FA. Now I can help you go through the support that kind of tour. How can you actually take a video tour of the Dashlane? So you need to add your address and payment details when you log in and auto. So for the free version, you need not to enter any details here, but uh, major feature is that it saves you to auto saves your time to fill the passwords using the autofill feature. Then most important architecture is the zero knowledge architecture. So this will not store your any of the information, personal payment information, on their servers. So therefore, without saving this kind of information, personal information, you can access your data with just one master password. So for the password manager, you will have only one master password that you need to remember, and it uses a strong encryption, which is storing your password in the encrypted form on your device. Second, it is better than these browser logins, because in the browsers login, they do not provide same security as Dashlane provides. And then there are different plans that you can choose. We have already seen 2FA, two-factor authentication. And then within the groups, you can securely share your encrypted passwords rather than send details over email or chat. That is also one of the important feature. Basically, admins, they can set up smart spaces to separate business and personal logins, which retain their privacy. So this is the only password manager which has this reporting dashboard where admins can pinpoint password problems, track changes over time to all the users. So within an organization, it becomes very easy to store the passwords using such kind of password managers. So you can also see here that onboard new plan members and how can we manage permissions, set up a single sign-in SSO, identify password problems. So some of you might be working with the industry. Your industry might be popping you periodically that your password needs a change. You need to encourage action from an individual member or team. You need to set up sharing groups for passwords and secure nodes and provide account recovery. Then this password manager also returns you or checks your password health score that helps you to access and improve the security of your passwords. So these are the details that you can see here. Dashlane password health score is 81%, and then this is the very nice graph that is made based on your data of last 7 days and 30 days. So there are different options. So this is the support website, support.dashlane.com, which you can visit for all the tutorials and further on. Next, let's have a look at another password manager, which is 1Password. So for 1Password, it is one of the easiest way to store and use strong passwords, login into websites on just a single click. So one of the most prominent feature, it protects your data with top-notch security features, convenient, intuitive dashboard. You can see friendly pricing as well. So this is tested on Windows, MacBook Air, Android, iOS smartphones. Multiple password vaults are possible, and two-factor authentication, it is similar to that of Dashlane. Then autosave and autofill password feature is also present in the 1Password. So it is basically has a lot of features. You can see here the tool on 1Password tool that you can take logged up tight. You can see here the window of the 1Password. So basically on the right hand side, you can see that you can try 1Password for free, and it as it shows you in the screenshot that there are three vaults, and depending upon what kind of you can organize basically your personal, financial, travel, work and family passwords and data, different kinds of vaults corresponding to that. Then you have also password monitoring feature, which shows you alerts regarding if your passwords are weak, vulnerable, duplicate, and breached. So one of the important feature is that you can set your travel mode. So in the travel mode, you can actually hide your important passwords when you travel outside the country. So it is only one of the password manager that provides you this tool, travel mode. So this one password, it also has this browser extension. Then you can see here that on the one tip of your finger, you can actually set keep your password safe, and you have these UR browser add-ons as you see on the right hand side. So this will help you to sync your password seamlessly between the devices. Now, there are also ways to check for the breaches in the one password, and there are different plans that are available, and it uses 256-bit AES encryption and extremely user-friendly one password manager. So basically, virtual payment cards are also one of the security features that are available in this one password mode. You can also do this clipboard customization. You can see here that uh, yeah, this customization of wallets and secure notes, credit cards, identities, passwords, these all you can secure here. Yeah, so this is similarly you can see here that there are different kind of security. We know that only you hold the keys to decrypt this. So the security feature is very nice, that your master password protect your data on all the devices, your security key protects your data off your devices, and secure remote password protects your data in the transit. So it is private by design only. So you can read all these security features here. It protects you from phishing, keyloggers, always require your input to protect your data from shoulder surfing and browser-based attacks. It displays your it displays or fills data what you tell it to do. Yeah, and removes all the secrets from the clipboard. And so one of the great features of one password. So next we will have a look at what is our next password manager, which is okay, let me go to, yeah, the next password manager is LastPass. So yeah, LastPass, we can look at its website. So after one password, we have already seen that Dashlane and one password. These are two different password manager. Now, what is new in this LastPass? So it basically, you can see here that it is available open source LastPass, and this is a cloud based password managers. So right now, the previous password managers, they were storing your passwords and all on your device, but it is a cloud based. So some people, they prefer cloud based password manager extensions, mobile apps, desktop apps. Similarly, two factor authentication is same, but here it is not for everyone, but those who are only comfortable with cloud based management, and it has more features in its free version. That is most important thing, and more reliable it is. So recently, LastPass uh, um, has faced a security breach that basically dulls its history. But there was no data that was compromised in this breach. And LastPass encryption system is very nice, but there are some of the vulnerabilities that. So actually, the question is that if somebody asks that, what happens if a password manager get compromised? How we will deal with such kind of vulnerabilities? What kind of damage can occur to the customer? So if you will see the history of the LastPass in 2015, around LastPass, it detected some intrusion on its servers, and hackers, they were trying to use the email and address and password reminders, but there was no damage that was done, because even if you use the any weak password, weak master password for the password manager, the attackers even crack it, they will still need to verify through your email only. So in 2016 also there were some vulnerabilities that were reported in the LastPass, and then so on. But it can be used on the multiple devices, and multi-devicing feature is available in LastPass premium version only. Now, so this makes it different from the Dashlane, where it does not support multiple devices of any type in its free version, and you can strictly get it only on one device. Now, let's have a look at another next section of this tutorial, which is mm, instant messengers with encryption. So there are three instant managers. There are a lot more, but we will discuss about Signal, Wire, and EcoChat. Three instant messengers with encryption. Let's have a look at the Signal Home. Okay, so you might have came across this secure messaging app Signal during COVID-19 pandemic times, when suddenly WhatsApp and other messaging apps, they changed their policy, and there was huge discussion over the social media platforms such as Twitter, that we should download and use these Signal apps. And one of the prominent feature of this Signal messaging app, that it has an unexpected focus on privacy, the features that you combine that you want to use. So you can see here a lot of reviews that people have given for the Signal app. And if you will see here that there are no ads, no trackers, no kidding, nothing. Privacy is the main that matters for the Signal, and it is an independent non-profit organization where they don't have any tie-up with the major tech companies. So it solely operates on the donation that it gets from the by crowdsourcing. So if you can download this Signal app for Android, iPhone, and also you can download it for desktop, download for Mac, Windows, Linux, and Debian-based operating systems. So Signal app is available, and if you will see the feature of this Signal app, it is the source is open code, and it is both a secure messaging, and it is also a protocol which was developed by an entrepreneur and a cryptographer, who is privacy enthusiast and activist, Marlin Spike. And this is a pure app. So this protocol is also being used by many other companies, and all the text messages, voice, video calls, these are protected using extended triple Diffie-Hellman key agreement protocol. So such kind of algorithms it use, and E2E messaging protocol it use, and it's available freely. You also have free version as well as you have some premium versions as well. But for also there are some disadvantages. So by disadvantages we mean that there are limited support for some free users, and there is no two-factor authentication that is present in the Signal. So in order to incorporate some more secure video chat platform, the Wire is also one of the messaging app messaging voice or video chat platform, which is developed by the company of Switzerland. And some supporters, some people, they prefer wire over signal because it does not require any phone number. It does not require your phone number to register. You can just opt to provide your phone number so that user can easily find you, but it is not mandatory. You can totally use your disposable email address instead. So that will only identify for you to identify yourself using your username and choosing. So this wire platform is also one of the most wire messaging app is also one of the most secure app, encryption based app that is present. Next is okay, so next is, you can see on the third figure here, which is Ricochet. So Ricochet is also a messaging platform. I can show you the GitHub of Ricochet. It is a messaging platform, but how it is different from the other two is that it is based on Tor secure network. So therefore, you can have your messages completely anonymous over the platform. So user security and anonymity both are maintained at the same time, and there is no central server where it stores data. So you can chat without exposing your identity or IP address. No one can discover who your contacts and what you talk about. Metadata free, which is called as, there are no servers or operators exposing any information, and its cross platforms are easy for other non-technical users to use it widely. So if you truly want anonymity on internet, then Tor is always a best, and this Ricochet cross-platform desktop-only manager, it allows you for anonymous communication via Tor. So great privacy is there, and there is zero need to trust anybody. So this is one of the important feature. And if I talk about encryption, it uses some and complex encryption scheme despite numerous high level of attacks, a few which have some good limited success. So Tor always remain highly secure. So you can explore the GitHub, and these are the links. So desktop app, or you can install it from here. You can see here how this works. It is a peer-to-peer instant, and open source code is present. Then it is available for all these systems, Windows, OS X, and Linux also. So you can build from source code following their documentation. I hope this information would have helped you to safeguard your privacy online. So there are more instant messengers and password managers as well, but these are the prominent ones that seems very handy and easy to use. Thank you.